Ron Cook Jr., owner of RC Wealth Advisors, is joining us. Ron, the number one concern heading into retirement is running low or out of money. What are strategies that you advise to prevent that from happening?
So one of the strategies that we use is just a simple formula called an income gap formula. So what people need to look at is their monthly expenses in retirement versus their guaranteed income streams, being their Social Security and their pensions. And they want to see if there's a surplus or a deficit. So if people have a deficit, there's several ways on how to close that.
Okay, how do we solve for that?
So how do we solve for that is one, maybe seem pretty obvious, is to go cut those expenses, right?
Yeah.
But I like to describe those as a bad diet. It's really hard to go and cut expenses.
Yeah.
The next thing is to go push out our Social Security maybe, or look at another option. Or with Social Security too, they have spousal benefits where you can actually get an increase. Or if you have a pension, try to increase those. And lastly is try to create another income stream, whether that's through work or through investments, which you've saved. And then you have two options there. If it's investments, it's either guaranteed or non-guaranteed.
Do we have time to get into the difference between the guaranteed and the non-guaranteed?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. So with the difference between the non-guaranteed is usually if there's some kind of market volatility to it, which we call, when you're first saving, we call that dollar cost averaging. But you have the opposite effect when you're in retirement and you're drawing from these accounts. I call it dollar cost ravaging because it eats these accounts faster and faster. So that's why we want these accounts to be more on the guaranteed side, because no matter how long we live or what life may throw us, we'll always have that income to cover our lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, what is it that retirees still need to watch out for regarding taxes in retirement?
Yeah. So the big deal with taxes heading into retirement, you're only going to do one of two things when it comes to all your retirement funds. You're either going to spend it or you're going to give it. So when you want to lower taxes so you can ultimately have more money to spend or more money to give. So the whole deal there too is if you can lower taxes, it will actually help the efficiency of the growth of your accounts too. Okay. So lowering taxes is a really, really significant thing. So when people get closer to this thing called the required minimum distribution age for their retirement accounts, their 401ks, their 403bs, they have a golden window just before they hit that, which is, before 73, 75, depending on your date of birth, to really take advantage of those opportunities to get money out of those bad tax positions into better tax positions like Roth IRAs and stuff like that.
Yeah. You are the expert in this, and that's why we come talk to you guys, because that's so much information for the rest of us to handle. Ron Cook Jr., owner of RC Wealth Advisors, thank you.
Thanks so much, Deb.